the day the ocean rose. In the small coastal village of Senora, life moved at its usual slow pace. The fishermen headed out to sea at dawn, and children played along the golden shore under the watchful eyes of their elders. The village's greatest treasure was the ocean itself. Its calm, shimmering waters brought life and joy to all who lived there. But one morning, the ocean betrayed its serenity. A low, ominous rumble echoed through the air, stopping everyone in their tracks. It was as if the earth had taken a deep breath. The fishermen noticed something strange. The tide receded far beyond its usual boundaries, exposing the seabed and leaving fish flopping on the sand. The villagers stared in awe and confusion, unaware of the danger looming over them. In the distance, a dark line appeared on the horizon. It grew larger and darker with each passing second. An elder who had lived through a similar event in her youth screamed, "Run to the hills. A tsunami is coming." Panic ensued. Mothers grabbed their children. Fishermen abandoned their boats, and the villagers fled toward the forested hills behind the village. The ground trembled beneath their feet as the monstrous wave, now towering like a moving mountain, surged closer. The wave hit with a deafening roar, swallowing the village in an instant. Houses were torn from their foundations, boats were hurled like toys, and the golden shore was replaced by a chaotic whirlpool of debris and water. Those who hadn't made it to higher ground clung to whatever they could find: tree trunks, doors, and even each other. Among the survivors was a young boy named Cavey, separated from his family in the chaos. He clung to a piece of driftwood, his small hands trembling. The world around him was unrecognizable. The once familiar village was now a desolate, churning sea. Hours passed, and the waters began to recede. Cavey drifted toward the shore, where rescuers from nearby towns were already searching for survivors. He was pulled to safety, his eyes wide with fear and sorrow. In the aftermath, the villagers began to rebuild. The tsunami had taken their homes, their livelihood, and many of their loved ones, but it hadn't taken their spirit. The community banded together, sharing resources and comforting one another in their grief. Cavey, though young, became a symbol of hope for the village. He shared his story of survival, reminding everyone of the importance of preparedness and unity. Over time, Senora began to thrive again, stronger and more resilient than before. The ocean returned to its calm state, but the villagers never forgot its fury. They built higher shelters, educated their children about tsunamis, and kept watch for any signs of danger. Though nature's power could not be controlled, the village of Senora had learned to respect it and to endure.